2021 marks the 25th anniversary of Hospital Records, and as well as releasing an extensive series of commemorative records, the label also put together an exhibition of album covers from Hospital's history. I've been designing covers for Hospital for so long that most of them are now my work, so I thought I'd present 5 of my favourites from the exhibition. These record boxes behind my desk are my archive of all of the record covers I've designed, but thankfully I didn't have to pick from all of them, because Chris at Hospital and I already whittled it down to the 50-ish for the exhibition. Number 5. Letters from Ndegwa by Degs. I'm my own worst critic when it comes to the record covers I've designed, but this one, everything feels like it turned out right. I loved the title as soon as I was told. It's such a rare and special thing these days to receive an actual letter, let alone one that feels like it came from a place far away. One of my favourite things about this cover is that for the full-size LP, I made sure to get the scale right. It's a mistake I've made several times throughout my career that I'm sure matters to nobody else, but I like feeling like I'm not picking up something misproportioned. Number 4. Sick Music 2020. I've been up and down on the art for the Sick Music series over the years, but this was a rewarding break from tradition. It was such a gimme to do something related to eye health for a year called 2020, and phoropters are fabulously cool looking objects. There are many eye health references throughout the package, which was pretty unique in its shoulder box format that split unconventionally down the middle. I was really pleased with how this entire package came together. In at 3, Popular Mechanics by Royalston. Some of my nearest and dearest like to tease me about my opinions on other people's work, but I could never say anything bad about working with Royalston. He makes his music by night, but by day he is an illustrator in his own right, and for all 3 of his albums, he totally blew me away with the art he brought. It's not just that it makes my job easy, but I love looking at his illustrations. They're so detailed, just like his music. It's exactly the sort of thing I wish I created myself. I also really like the production finish of the metallic ink on this LP as well. It's such a nice detail. Number 2, unhelpfully, is Plastic Surgery number 3. This cover predates my involvement with Hospital, but this classic Chris Goss design is one of my favourites from the archive because it defines so much of what I love about the label. It's just so perfect. It's not just the wordplay on wordplay, but it really embodies the playful spirit that I've always tried to bring to the label in my own work. It's also a lovely photo from Greek Garnis, taken in the old Hospital studio in the hardware music era. And best of all, it's a great album, as you can tell from how beaten up and well played my copy is. So number 1, my favourite cover from the Hospital catalogue is Reverberation Box by Unquote. It was about a decade into my career when I realised that I ought to have a favourite record cover I made. I don't know if it's my best, but Reverberation Box is a sleeve I really love. It was a really strange project to do. I'd already done a single for Unquote using a temperamental photocopier and an old Russian phrase book my grandpa gave me. So I wanted to build on that artwork, but my attention for working on it was being distracted by a social disaster that was challenging the label's plans for Camo and Crooked's Hospital debut. Hospital pushed me to do a bit more on Sever Unquote's album, so I ended up taking the title a bit more literally, putting my paper-cut photocopies into a physical box, and using the shadows as a metaphor for the echoes. I then did all of the copy on an old typewriter with the amazing model name Princess Matic. It ended up being a lot of fun to make, and I thought the warm and cool, echoey and enclosed artwork suited the music really well too. So there are my top 5 Hospital album covers from the catalogue. There are loads of others I'm also really proud of, and you can see loads of them if you click around in Hospital's Quarter Century Art Exhibition. Thanks for watching my video.